Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're joining us for the first time, I'm Coco and today is Monday, which means it is a makeup Monday here on this challenge. I have been super into the neon trend. I've dabbled in it a little bit in the fashion sense. Hello, my neon orange, and neon, a little bit of lime neon green, but the neon makeup trend, girl, I've been into it and I've been crushing on a lot of these makeup looks. So today I'm going to be testing out the NYX Off Tropic palette and I'm going to be creating this neon orange look, sunset vibes all the way. So if you want to see how I use this palette to create this look, this is the only palette that I use for this look, stay tuned and keep watching. Hey, don't forget to subscribe, okay? And while you're at it, just give it a thumbs up now because it looks good, okay? So first things first, I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil in dark brown and I'm giving myself eyebrows, okay? I'm just drawing a line underneath and then at the top and then filling it with upward brush-like motions. Next, I'm taking my favorite concealer, my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toffee, and I am taking a flat brush. So this is a MAC brush, and the numbers have been rubbed off. So it's just a flat brush. It's a brush I use every time to just clean up my eyebrow, right under my eyebrow, and just define the shape. So I'm just going to take that brush and a little bit of the concealer, and I'm going to go right under the eyebrow. As close as possible, and then any excess I'm just going to drag down a little bit so it blends more. And rinse and repeat. And rinse and repeat. And I'm going to do the same on the top with whatever's left on the brush. Now, once you have a somewhat desirable eyebrow shape, today my eyebrows are cousins, but you know, they still family, so whatever. I'm going to go in again with the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I'm going to use this as my eyeshadow base. I'm just going to blend that out using a beauty blender. Just a little bit, so it's not so thick. Oh, so now that we've done that, we're going to go into our Off Tropic Shifting Sands palette. Yeah. We're going to actually go into this, there's purple everywhere. We're going to go into the Off Tropic palette, ignore this tragedy, and we're going to go into this kind of brownish color. We're going to use this as our transition shade. So we're going to apply this. So we're going to apply this right above our crease area, kind of going towards our brow bone. And to do that, I'm using my Luxie 205 tapered blending brush. Okay, that's a lot brighter than I thought it was going to be. A lot darker, I should say. Just more pigmented in general. I'm just blending. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. I'm actually going to take this down, kind of creating like a V. Now that we are all blended, okay, we're gonna go in with, I'm gonna go in with my Luxie 229 tapered my Luxie 229 tapered blending brush, and we're gonna go right into the color that's at the end, that orange. The camera is not doing it justice, but it is an orange. It's almost as neon as my dress. Almost. And then we're gonna go in right below where we just applied that transition color, but mostly focusing on the outer V area. And we're gonna pat, then blend. I'm switching to my Real Techniques eyeshadow brush because I think it would be better if I just packed the color on. Yep. So now we're getting a little bit more of that orangey that we want. We're gonna go back with our tapered blending brush. This is my 229, and I'm just gonna tap into the color, and I'm going to use that to blend into the crease. Now that we've laid our darker orange down, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going into that brighter neon shimmery orange color, which is right next to the color we just used. And although this is not a cut crease, I am going to focus this color on my crease, but it's not a cut crease look. I'm not really big on the cut crease trend. Like, I'm not in love with it like everyone else is. I don't know how you guys feel, let me know. And we're just tapping this directly onto the lid. No blending, just tap. And then we're going back in with that 229 tapered blending brush, going in with that darker orange and just making sure everything is seamless as far as where the two colors meet. Now it's time for liner. I'm just doing my typical wing. You guys have seen it, so I'm probably gonna speed up or skip through this part. We're gonna do falsies again today. Today I am going to be wearing the Ardell Faux Mink lashes. These are the Wispies, and these are the Demi Wispies. What? I got a lash on in like 2 seconds. That's crazy. It's literally never happened. I just realized I wasn't recording. Well, now that we have our lashes on, it's time for the cleanup crew. So I'm going to go back in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toffee, and I'm going to conceal and highlight my under eye area, nose, cupid bow, around the chin. Maybe do a little contouring, you know? I'm not going to set my under eye area today because I want that kind of doughy look. I don't want the powder to dry it out, and I have dry skin, so that happens often when I set my face, so we're just gonna pray. I'm gonna go in with my MAC Studio Fix powder in NW45. I'm not gonna open this because you will judge me, because no, I still have not gotten a new one from the last time we did a tutorial, and no, I don't care. I'm gonna get one soon, guys, I promise. I promise. And I'm just taking my Real Technique sculpting brush because we're gonna sculpt. So I'm using this kind of as my bronzer. That's how I use it. But you can use an actual bronzer. It's really up to you. I'm just gonna go in the areas that I did not apply the concealer. Just being sure to blend it all together so it'll look crazy. This brush is a little wet, that's why it's applying like that. So we are going to switch to the same brush in a different color. So this is actually the Expert Base brush. So we're gonna go in with that one and do the same thing. And make sure you get that chin line. If you notice, I'm just blending around the area basically and into it so that we have a nice seamless face. We want seamless. Yes, we want to be highlighted and contoured, but we still want to have one face. Okay, one face. Next, I'm going to go in with one of my favorite brushes. This is the Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm going to use this with the same powder to sculpt my nose. So I'm just using that smaller brush to go into the smaller areas and just make sure that I'm blending in those areas as well. Next, I'm taking this beauty supply store liner. This is Clean Color waterproof liner. It's just black twist roll liner, and I'm gonna line my waterline on my lower lash line. I'm sorry. And then going back into the Off Tropic palette, I'm going to tap into that gold color at the top with just like a rounded brush. And I'm going to apply this to my inner tear duct. Is there an outer tear duct? Now for my favorite part, I'm going to highlight with my KKW Beauty Ultralight Beams eyeshadow in Peach. I love these because you can use them for so many different things, like highlight. So I'm going to take another Real Techniques setting brush. I like to use this for highlight because I like the shape of it. I'm going to tap lightly into this because it is very shimmery. Tap it out, tap the excess out, and I'm going to apply this to my cheekbones, the highest point at my cheekbones. I mean, yes. Hello. Hello. And then I'm going to take a tiny bit, do the bridge of my nose. And then I'm going to take some and also apply to my brow bone. Now I'm going to apply my favorite brush. This is by Pandora's Face in Pink Carnation. It's just my go-to. There's some things you don't gotta fix if they ain't broken, okay? You ain't gotta try everything new. I'm taking my Real Techniques blush brush and I'm going to apply that to right underneath my highlight. Ooh, that's a lot. And if you overdid it with the brush like I just did, just go back in with your foundation, your powder foundation or bronzer, and just kind of go over it a little bit. I'm lining my lips with a dark brown liner from the beauty supply store. I don't even know what brand this is, but you can use any brown liner. I'm going to line my entire lip. My favorite Lime Crime Liquid Lip in Saddle. Yep. And I'm going to apply this. Apply 2 coats. That's just how I roll. Wait for it to dry a little. I don't know what this is doing. I'm gonna stop. Then I'm gonna go in with LA Colors Matte Liquid Lip, and this is Sultry, and apply this in the center. And I'm going to go back in with that brown liner and just darken the outside as my lipstick is still drying. And then, if you're like me and you want to do the most for no reason, go back in with your setting brush, the one we use for our highlight. Tap into the highlight and then just tap into the center where we put the Sultry Nude lipstick. Now again, for the cleanup crew, taking our flat brush and a little bit of concealer or foundation, we're going to go around the liner and we're going to clean it up. Ooh. Last but certainly not least, our Urban Decay setting spray. We're going to set this baby, okay? And voila, we have a face. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like this look. Give it a thumbs up if you want to see more like this. Maybe we do neon green, neon pink. Let's keep the neon thing going. Thoughts on the Off Tropics palette. I really like the colors that they chose. I like the pigment and just the texture of it. They are really smooth and they seem to blend well. The only thing I will say is that I feel like it's kind of small for the price compared to other palettes, but for the color payoff and the types of colors in this palette, I'll take it because I really do like this neon orange look I got going on here. I do want to try some of the other Off Tropic palettes. They have another one that has this blue, electric blue, that's calling my name. Calling it. But I do like this palette. When are we going to stop making palettes without mirrors though? I get that it's small. I get that it's supposed to be travel size, but the good sis needs a mirror, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, whether you milk cocoa, dark cocoa, vanilla cocoa, whatever kind of chocolate you want to be, you are and will always be a goddess. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.